see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 3 catches, 63 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass. The latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Bengals had 8-3 now. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And Burrow going to throw again. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, look at the catch by Green. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Burrow. And that'll be taken in downfield by Green. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Burrow will throw. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Burrow over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 14. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 9 yards that time.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, that it sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. James has got it. Complete. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Mahomes again. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Man open. It's Tony. He's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jody Fortson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a throw here to his running back. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Burrow now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw again on second down. Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He's got Smith here. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. McPherson's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Well, the Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. Whistles come in and a timeout. We'll see if they try to run one more quick hitter, or will they go ahead and kick the field goal here. Butker's kick here is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Green with a catch left side. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Burrow looking to pass. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got Green. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Mixing up the middle. Dancing away at the 35. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And Green with a catch left side. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Mercedes Lewis. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Chandler Jones, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Green brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Wilson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Mike Edwards picks it off. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got this down to the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Fortson. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. George Karlaftis in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Burrow will throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the grab. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now here's Mahomes. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here we go with Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Mixon. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up.